Hey yo guys, so we back with another video, you feel me? Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I just hope you enjoy the video. Now let's get into it. Trust fund kids and minimum wage workers play truth or drink. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, I'm looking at the lighting, like, it might get a little blurry sometimes, especially because, like, my lights are off. Because I was watching some, and then I was like, I need to make some videos to finish off this week. So I'm like, alright, we're going to get some videos in. But, honestly, I don't really need to turn my light on. Like, when I really think about it, I really don't. I mean, I have the lighting right there. If I really want to, I can record anything in the dark. The only thing is I look very bright and exuberant. About to start being on the little Omegle things. Turn over and be like, oh, let me stop. Okay, let me get into the video now, bro. Let me get into the video now.
Come from
Generational wealth, you know.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
Hi.
Hi,
Someone sound a little
Manuela.
I'm
salty.
EJ.
Hi, I'm Kashara.
Hi, I'm Kai.
What's the topic of the day?
Trust fund versus minimum wage.
Versus,
Oh, versus.
We're talking about what people don't want to talk about, money.
I have a trust fund.
Definitely don't
can
have a
tell.
trust fund, so I'm representing the lower wage people.
Did you grow up with a trust fund?
I was
Bro,
born.
why the? Okay, bro. Hey, cut. Hey. Look, bro. Y'all not about to be disrespecting my peoples, man. How the heck everybody who got a trust fund is everyone with a trust fund is white? Like, I realize that, like, going through, everyone with a trust fund is white. Now, I'm not about to be, I mean, yeah, there's the white lady right here who don't got a trust fund. But the other two people who don't got a trust fund are black and Hispanic. Y'all couldn't add at least, like, an Asian dude in there? You know what I'm saying? With a trust fund? Or an Indian dude with a trust fund? You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to add a black dude or a Hispanic dude, but you could at least add a Asian or an Indian. You didn't have to add all the white people, man. Like, what you trying to say? You trying to say us? You trying to say us colored people don't got trust funds? No, let me stop. I'm just playing. Don't take my video down, please. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Cut. Y'all already copyright claim my videos enough, man. Calm down. It's just a joke.
The last child of a wealthy, large family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, literally, like, they copyright claim every video, and it's crazy because I don't make a single dollar from any of their videos
Kind of, yeah.
Are you too nervous?
because I don't make money off of YouTube at all. So it's like,
Start out with shot?
Sure.
Sure.
Cheers.
I wonder if that wine's any good.
Okay.
Like, is it like expensive wine? Is it?
How much is in your
You know what I'm
bank
saying?
account?
Probably $80.
It's pretty.
Wow. I'd be freaking out. Sorry.
It's okay.
Wow. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be on the trust fund side either. But I'm not. I mean, I'm not broke. You know what I'm saying? My people are good minimum wage people. I mean, we've had our fair share of struggles over, the years and COVID and all that. But like, and that's personal. I'm not gonna talk about it. No.
How much is in your bank account?
I want to say.
But $80, that's rough, bro. And then she kind of just laugh. I get why she laughs. She's trying to laugh it off, but like, man, that's kind of.
$3,000.
That's not bad.
Dude,
I
that's
know
not-
a lot of
that's
people
alright, that's
who
not
are in
bad.
the negative, so 3,000 is not like.
Oh, I'm in the negative.
Oh.
I just pretend like I'm not.
Student debt or.
Yeah, and credit
all of
cards and
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Do you find that affects your, like, daily life?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to it at this point. I have what I need.
Okay.
So
That's good.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey.
How much money are you worth?
Honestly, I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna guess 750K to $1 million.
Okay.
Just shy of $1 million.
How did you come into it?
3 years ago when my grandfather passed is when I got the like actual trust.
Knowing that you were coming into that money, do you think it
Any toppings, one price. It's what makes mine.
It can really benefit you so much though. Like getting the trust funds and stuff. Like, first off, look, if your people are rich, man, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no hater because other people got a luckier, you know what I'm saying, hand than you did. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, if everyone was rich, I mean, who knows, bro? If everyone was rich, who knows? I mean, the world probably would be a little better, but there would also be a lot of problems along with it. But you got to think, man. You got to think. It's not her fault that her grandpa died and he had a lot of money. You got to realize, a lot of people, when they retire, especially of old age, when they retired and they're old and they die and they lived 80, 90 years on this earth, whatever, bro, they've been racking up a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're old and they got nothing better to really do. They're just racking up money. So when they die and they decide to give that stuff to their grandkids, that's not their fault that she got all that money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anyone was saying like it was her fault, obviously, but I just wanted to bring that up because it's like, hey man, as long as she's using that money wisely, then hey, you straight.
It's part of the reason I ended up
Cause she's hitting up
Seattle.
borderline a mill, you know what I'm saying? She need to save that money, use it right,
because I knew I would
invest.
That, like,
now she gonna be worth more than a mill, man. She gotta
How
use
much
that
money are you worth?
to expand herself. She gonna be worth like a mill. Oh, she don't want to.
This is starting off very wrong.
Okay, I think she should have said how much she was worth. Now, well, actually, nah. But the other girl said she was worth $80, bro. You could have at least told her, bro. But at the same time, that is a fair choice. Most people don't like talking about their money,
Is
so
it
that's fair.
That large of a number?
It's
That's fair.
tied up in assets, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not entirely sure of a number. So
Oh, okay.
cheers.
Cheers.
That's fair.
What are your stereotypes of people working for minimum wage? Be honest.
Most
Honestly,
people
bro,
say,
I'm just
like,
talking to talk. I need to stop pausing, bro.
Like,
I'm just
people's
talking to
roles
talk,
revolve
bro.
around work.
I would say for me, I don't make a lot of money, but I definitely still prioritize my free time. Like, I'm happy every day. You know what I mean? But it would be nicer to have a lot more money.
Mostly that it's high school kids. That was the biggest stereotype that I was shocked by when I actually started working minimum wage jobs.
That it's not just high school kids?
Yeah, that it's actually people just making ends meet.
So you said you grew up wealthy, but you work minimum wage.
Yeah.
Has something happened?
A lot of things happened. Immigrating to the United States through mainline
she's an immigrant.
channels is extremely expensive.
Wait, she Mexican?
Yes. My family has immigrated.
Oh, she's probably Mexican or Irish. Nah, she don't got an accent. She don't got a Mexican accent either. Dang, I can't tell.
Illegally. So it's
Italy?
Like a
Maybe
different-
she's Italian.
a different side that I'd never thought of before.
If you
'Cause
don't
she
mind me
don't
asking, from
Really got
where?
an accent.
Mexico.
Oh, cool. I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, nice.
Ah, I knew it was some sort of Hispanic. Okay, man. I knew it was some sort of Hispanic thing. See, that's why I said I was joking earlier, because I don't know everybody's
look
race
like a
and stuff
white
like
lady.
that.
I do too, don't
I know they
don't
both
worry.
do, yeah.
Do you hate the rich?
They both
The
do.
issue comes into play when it's
Yeah,
nepotism.
I'm out here, bro. At the beginning of the video, I'm out here assuming people's races, man. It's just as a joke, bro. I wasn't trying to offend
And
nobody.
when I feel like it's given to
Just
them
a
and
joke,
it's
man.
bought. So don't eat the rich, but just nibble them a little bit.
Nipple.
Have a little bit. You
So
feel me?
fair, yeah.
Hi, my name is Randy.
I mean, bro, if you play your cards right, then if you're lucky enough,
No.
then
As you
anyone
can
could really be
tell,
minimum
I'm a
wage.
chunky bitch. You can make a pretty good meal out of dollar store stuff.
Resourceful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I grew up with like.
She's not
a
lying
single
though.
mom
Hey
and,
man,
like, a
she's
bunch
not
of
lying. You can
siblings,
get some
and
pretty
we'd
good
have
stuff
no
out the
money,
Dollar Tree,
so
bro.
we'd be
Whether it's
sitting in a
ramen
car
or whatever little
we'd be
frozen
in
goods they got
houses
in the
with,
back, man.
Like no water, no electricity. I remember there was a time where we had to like take empty jugs of water to like the park to like fill them. Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
I don't think it's something to be embarrassed about. It's just like that is like the reality, unfortunately,
Yeah.
for a lot of people. And, I don't know, glad you made it through and you're doing better now.
Yeah, same.
So where does your family's wealth come from?
So my parents.
I don't think
both
she should
grew
be
up in
embarrassed about it,
Brazil,
but I do understand
not
why she would
well
be.
off at all. So my dad always knew that he wanted to leave Brazil. He's like, dream the U.S. And he is like,
Oh, so you're
smart.
Brazilian?
It's crazy, and he just works really hard.
No, I'm thinking about it, bro. Most of the people in Brazil are European, I think. I just did something about Brazil. I think most of the people in Brazil are European.
Went to school, paid for himself.
So I
got a
think
job
I think
as
she
an
would still be
engineer.
considered
So
Brazilian,
that's what
though,
brought
right?
us over here to the U.S. He works for Microsoft now, so that's why he's
Okay,
here.
okay,
Where
bro.
does your family's wealth
Okay.
come from?
We got some, you know
On
what I'm
my
saying? Some
father's
some
side,
immigrants,
it was
man, on the
generational.
you know what I'm
His whole
saying?
family was very wealthy.
Hey, bro, I just be kidding. But that's why I had to say something, because I ain't want to assume people's races and all that other crap.
Involved in government back home, generational wealth, you know.
And like I said, sometimes I just be talking to talk, bro. I swear. Like, at the beginning of the video, I was just saying stuff just to get my
What
minutes in, bro.
stereotypes do you have? of
Because
people with
quite
trust
literally,
funds,
I got to
and
get my
do I
minutes in.
fit those
You know what I'm saying?
stereotypes?
You know what? No,
This
you
is a
don't fit
10-minute
that.
video, so I should have at least
mine's
15
stereotypes
minutes
would probably be, like,
or
snobby,
more
kind of, like,
added to
off,
this.
you know,
So
just
sometimes
kind
I
of,
just
like,
talk to get
rude.
my
It doesn't
minutes
matter if
in,
your
but
parents raise you right. I think that's what parents should do. They should set up their kids to have a stable life. You broke that stereotype, so thank you.
Thank you.
The way the media like predict or depicts people with trust funds is like they don't have a desire to really like work or do anything, you know, productive with their lives. But
Yeah.
I don't know. You didn't grow up with like as much wealth as you have now. So
Yeah.
do you have like, I guess like career goals or?
dang, bro, her knee almost touching your hands. Like, golly.
Oh, what was your job?
I worked in advertising.
How tall is she?
And I quit it partially because of the trust, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna end
Wait,
up homeless.
she
And
was
I
where?
quit it partially my job on Friday.
I thought she said something about Africa. I thought she said I used to work in Africa or something.
I could never.
I don't know where I got that from, bro.
When have you felt most guilty for having money?
A lot, all the time. Yeah. I just feel guilty about not being more conscious about what it meant to have that economic status. I was very young, and that brings a lot of guilt into my mind.
In what ways are you responsible for your financial situation?
I don't think society was set up for people that come from my like lifestyle, like raised having to struggle. I didn't learn how to save until I was in my 20s. I'm learning on my own as I get older, like how to invest, how to save, how to do this, 401k. I didn't know what that was until like this year.
In what ways are you responsible for your financial situation?
Oh, jeez. That makes me think of just how I've contributed to.
Hey, if anyone knows, tell me what that star thing is. That's the, it's not, but yeah, it's a star and then circle. What the heck is the stuff in it?
Some of my financial problems. I feel like I have a lot because I've had mental health problems, and it's taken me a lot to go through. Working regular jobs, like at the grocery store, like I did, fucking made me want to kill myself. I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, I'm actually doing something that makes me happy. It might be paying me significantly less, but the mental clarity that I have overrides any need for more money. I think I need to take another shot.
Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. We're here. We're right here. Cheers.
Cheers
To mental health.
to mental health.
Okay.
What are your biggest struggles in life?
I don't really know what I wanna do, really. My struggle is often like, how do I actually make myself happy beyond just like my basic needs being met? What are your biggest struggles right now?
Definitely money.
What are your biggest struggles in life?
My mental health is probably the biggest struggle.
What's your trauma?
So growing up in wealth meant that my family was under a lot of risk of danger back home.
Yeah, I was gonna honestly.
Kidnapping.
I was honestly kind of curious about that. I understand why she moved. Y'all gotta understand, man. In these third world countries and stuff like that, there's some places where you really just can't be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, in the United States, there's plenty of places you could be rich at. You know what I'm saying? If you just live in the right area, yeah, you could walk outside with a $10,000 suit on if you really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? You can be rich in the United States And depending on where you live, you don't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on, like, for example, where I'm from, North Carolina. Now, I'm not about to give down my low, but in North Carolina, right, you live in certain places, like, for example, Charlotte, Raleigh, depending on where you're living at, you can be rich in those areas because there's a lot of rich and wealthy people in those areas. So your chances of really being robbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, finding nice, like real nice cars in Raleigh and Charlotte isn't hard because that's where a lot of the wealthy people are. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm somewhere in North Carolina where there's not a lot of broke people. You know what I'm saying? But there's not a lot of rich people either. You know what I'm saying? So we're really in the middle. It's a mix between middle age and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to have like millions of dollars at least you don't want to show that you have millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm in North Carolina, having a Ferrari is about as dumb as can be because you instantly just put a lick on your head. You know what I'm saying? But if you have something like a Honda, a Toyota, depending on, you know what I'm saying, type of version. I mean, obviously you can have a 2023 Honda. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can have Hellcats and stuff like that. Even though a dude did just get killed not so long ago for having a Hellcat. Or a Mustang. No, it was a Hellcat. Yeah, he got, I don't know what was going on there. It actually wasn't that far from where I live. But when you own things like Ferraris, Lambos, and now you're starting to get a bigger risk on your head. So when you go to other countries like Brazil, Venezuela, Mexico, Africa, Jamaica, etc., bro, those countries are 10 times worse than it is in America, bro. You go over there and you not know what you're doing and you got millions of dollars, it only takes one wrong move and you're done for, bro. Them people in Africa, the Somalian pirates and all that, bro, they will snatch you up in an instant, bro. Oh, you're telling me your family is worth $200 million? Oh, shoot. Y'all making $200 million a year? Man, I'm about to try and get about 10 million off of them. Man, that 10 million could get us a new ship, some guns, more ammo, more food. Man, better help us to better raid other, you know what I'm saying? Same with other places like Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are poor down there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these third world countries, people are poor, bro. So just $1 million, you know what I'm saying? Just $5K in some of these places is like, oh my gosh, $5K. I'm like, this is a lot of money right here to them. They can have food for the rest of the year. Maybe even 2 years, you know what I'm saying, with that $5,000. That $5,000 can help them make 10 times more than what you just gave them. And it really just depends on where you're from and where you're at, which makes sense why she will have to move, because Venezuela and being rich don't go together, to be honest.
I had to have a guard with me at all times, and then slowly I realized that other people around me that I didn't know.
People going to try to snake you and stuff like that. And yes, all of this can't happen in America, but I promise you now, I would rather be rich here than be rich in any third world country. You know what I'm saying? I'd take being rich here any day.
Were also my guards, but they were everywhere. I struggled a lot to get a sense of like safety in the world.
Yeah.
Because once people find out.
How are we more similar than you expected?
I don't know. To me, you seem like a normal, like humbled person who has like their head on straight, a very like broad perspective. I feel like that's like all I could ever ask for from anyone.
Yeah.
No, we're similar in the sense that we just both love being in our 20s. We're both like having fun.
You have like such an amazing personality. It was like so fun. I was really nervous.
I was
like,
nervous
excited,
too.
nervous.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna spit on me and be like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Never.
I'm like, I love Bill Gates, and I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was expecting like someone completely out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah. We are a lot more similar.
I love that. You're awesome.
Well, yes, you're
Cheers
awesome too. It was nice to
awesome
meet
people.
you.
Yeah.
Woo!
How was this experience, Yuto?
I mean, I fully expected someone completely out of touch with reality because, of course, me feeding off of what society has told me.
Yeah, whatever. No, I just don't really care for the rest of the video. It's not what she was talking about. But anyway, guys, yeah, whether you're rich or poor, you're loved. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not loved by anyone, you're loved by God. You know what I'm saying? Someone loves you, and that's God. Keep that in mind. On top of that, whether you're rich or poor, hey, man, whether someone's rich or poor, man, treat them the same. Everyone deserves to be treated like human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to start treating people like there's some actual humans from now on instead of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stop treating people bad, man. That's not right. And I think what I really want to leave this video off on, if you do have a trust fund or just whatever, just please use your money right. Please. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's $100K or $1 million, just use your money right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get $1 million, bro, take $5K of that and save it. And then use the other $5K and spend. Now, don't be an idiot and spend all that $5K in a year. If you spend $5K in a year, bro, you better have been doing some other stuff with that $5K. But what you should do is if you get like $1 million, put $5K in savings. In fact, what you should do is keep $5K for spending and then put $2K in your savings. And then put the rest of that into investing into certain companies like Netflix, Hulu, whatever companies look good to invest in. Don't start off crazy big because you don't want to flop. Start off small and then work your way up. For example, with the $200K that you have, put in actually that's $3K. Yeah, but the $3K you got, put in things like, start little. Let's say you start with Netflix. Let's say Netflix is doing really good. You start with Netflix. Put little things like 100, see how that does. It does good, put a little more in. 1,000, that does good, add it up. Let's do like 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Slowly add it up as you see that you're making more profit. The more profit you make, you put in. But you also want to try other places, so put 100 into some other places, and then once you see it's doing well, you put more into the places that are doing good. If a place does bad, scratch it off the list, go to another place. Simply invest into the right areas. A lot of places can help you with that. Certain apps can help you with investing into certain stuff that's good. Cash App is actually a really good one from what I've seen so far. But anyway, though, really just use your money wisely, whether you're broke or rich. But anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and road to 300 before the end of this month. I'll see you guys soon.